Welcome.
How much smoke we throwing?
Welcome.
Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech-savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker. Start the show, layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with the fiery glow. We're live, we crash. Watch closely as the filament spins. A wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech. Where the sparks may fly in the streamer's den. There's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice. Pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each breath he creates. While the chats, wild wonder in suspense they wait, rising with the flames in the shenanigans game, printing out the future, no two prints the same.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? I'm looking up real quick the Murder Bears. Hope everybody's having a fine Sunday evening. And I think I found it. Whimsy Crafting. Check this out. So Cruising Girl, if we go over to Discord real quick. Open up Discord. Finish showcase. Here we go. So Cruising Girl did it. And she did it in, what was this? This is a purple. Matter Hackers purple. That's awesome. I didn't realize she made this model. I didn't realize Whimsy Crafting made this model. Da Vinci, how are you doing? I apologize. I didn't say hi to everybody. I just kind of went right into it. I apologize for that. Da Vinci, how are you doing, my friend? Toby, how are you doing? Mr. Wizzik, hello. And I did see SpongeBob run across the stream, and I'm assuming that is Build-A-Robot. And yes, how you doing, my friend? How y'all doing?
Welcome.
Yeah, hard to see as for somebody's first model. So I didn't catch the whole model. I caught when Cruising Girl was. Oh look, what is Cruising Girl? How did she do? Is this a? Did she get herself a custom build plate? Huh. Oh yeah, it was fun. It was a fun ride. It was definitely kept me on my toes coming home. All right, so yes, I glanced at this real quick, the finished one. She did post a make of it in Whips. What is this? Oh, she started the moon. The moon. Yeah, Matter Hackers purple is what she used. I have the hiccups. I apologize. So this is what I saw right here, and I'm like, well, what filament is that? I didn't realize that's what it was. I didn't realize that was the Murder Bears. I thought it was like some kind of weird octopus thing with the way the hands are, or the supports are. And it looks like Cruising Girl has started the print for the Moon Dragon. So that's awesome. So let's download this model. We're gonna print it with the. We'll follow Whimsy Crafting. I want to be introducing like we are. Like I don't understand what that is. Give it a like. Copy the URL. Resin print. Yes, she is doing a resin print of the dragon. Did you see that dragon, Build-A-Robot? Did you see that moon dragon from Photos Mint? I'll show you real quick. Let me get this downloaded. Already downloaded. All right. Toby, check this out. I don't know if you were in here last night when we came across this or not. So if you donated to the 40 or the 1440, you get a bunch of files. And it's you get so many files per tier, right? And let's see here, the Moon Dragon.
Welcome.
Ash Prince, how you doing? Look at that. Look how cool that is. He might have had it out for a while, I'm not sure. But that is what, that is what, that is what she is printing. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of other stuff. I'm sorry. But that's what's Cruising Girl is printing right now, resin printing it. So that is cool. But yeah, we got a bunch of models to go over. I know, it's awesome, right? It is awesome. Let's get into this Murder Bears, and we're gonna print the Murder Bears. Oh man, what a day. What a long day that was. Now I gotta go to Philadelphia tonight. What is going on here? Oh, so she made the ones that stand up here, and then so this is her first. This is Whimsy Crafting, which you can get the models pinned up on chat. This is her first model she put up, so we can get little keychains too. I think we're gonna. Are these all separate or what? Yeah, they are. We're just gonna print this one little guy. Yeah, definitely famous in his field. Am I following it? I'll pop into a streamer and then listen to it for a little bit, but I'm not really. I'm not really. Whatever, you know. I'm not really following it. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, it's completely overblown. I don't really think it's going to affect me. My son's new printer is going to be completely on its own, right? So it's just going to be separate from all my stuff. So we don't have to worry about specialized, we don't have to worry about other slicers and stuff. He's going to use the ecosystem that it has, right? So it's just going to be a straight up plug and play system for him. So he'll use the Bamboo slicer, and no, he'll use their ecosystem. He's not going to get full blown into what we do. So I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem for him. I'm trying to think here. What is she doing here? I just woke up to apologize for yawning. We're going to do the Shay Shay, right? Which is actually this color here. This is from Sliceworks. They were kind enough to send me some of this filament there 2 years ago, I think. A few years ago. Maybe longer than that. Anyway.
Welcome.
We're going to be using this. Dark Third Dimension, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Wow, your sentence. Are you working on your tool changer? Are you getting that done? So this is the color we're going to be printing it with. And then I need to figure out, I guess we can do gray for the eyes and the little thingies right here. And we need black for the boom boom. So I already have gray in here. And I do have black. Okay, so we're good with that. So let's change the color. Gray. No, we just started, my friend. Dark Third, I just started. And then we're going to do, let's see here, gray, and black. Let's go up to my device here and make sure everything's all like where it's supposed to be. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yep, cool. I know I don't need to do it that way, but I have OCD sometimes, and I have to have it done that way. If not, I'll just, yeah. We'll slice the plate. That shouldn't need supports. It does stick out a little bit.
Welcome.
Chewy, yo, how are you doing, my friend? Kind of, maybe it might need support. What do you think, Builder Robot? What do y'all think? Think we need to support that? Ew.
Welcome. Welcome.
Crash Controls, how you doing, my friend? What are we working on? Lyrics, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're all having a good day. If you hit the pin up on chat, we are working on. Do I have it? We are working on the model Boom Bears. Let me reopen that model up from Whimsy Crafting. Where did it go? Yes, you can play with the lights now. Let me try. Well, what the heck am I thinking? I'm trying to look for things so I can just click on the link myself. I'm tired. This is what we're putting right here. Whimsy Crafting made this. I just posted this. You're on the search for a good, affordable CAD software right now. Well, I use two of them. I haven't used the one for a while. I use FreeCAD. I was using FreeCAD for the longest time, and then I switched over to Fusion 360. I used a paid version of Fusion 360 for a few months, and then I switched it back down. I switched it down to the free version of 360. We're actually going to be using 360 here in a bit. We're going to get this print started. We're going to be making an EDF, right? We were going to make it at 250, but I'm going to drop the size down to 200. Yeah, GCAD, I haven't yet used plasticity. I want to look at SolidWorks because apparently they have a CAM program that we're going to need to be using. So yes, that's what we're printing right now. We're just getting it all lined up. Papa Bear, how you doing, my friend? So make sure you head over there. Download the model, give it a like. Let's adjust the ports. Alright, so this is going to take... We can drop this down. I have it set to my... Wallets 2, bombshells 3, okay. Do you use gyroid a lot, Bilrobot? When I printed your monkey, it came up as gyroid. I used your profile. All right. That looks good. And let's get our... All right, gray is going to be that, black is that, and that is going to be that. Oh. Oh, we need to change the eyeballs. We need to change the eyeballs because they are going under the other color. So let's go with 2. That should be good. No, they're still underneath that. Why are they under? Why are they under?
Welcome.
Silverback Creations, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, were you in there? Were you in there lurking? That was crazy, wasn't it? I did see, I noticed that we had, yeah, we had a couple followers, new followers in there. Well, I don't see it now because I started a new stream, so it disappeared. Oh, there it is. McGurk's Tweaktown Method was one of them that came along with the raid. That's the one I wasn't able to see. That's one I missed. How are you doing today, my friend? Let's double check, make sure that all this is... All right, we should be good there. We should be good. Let's slice the plate. We'll print the plate. All right, we're good now. You see how the little thingy is? You see how that is right there? Yep, see, the eyes weren't coming up. The eyes were not coming up. So we have, from Sliceworks, we have Shasha. That was a provided filament from them. And we also are printing with our Storm Gray as well. And then, I don't know who the black is from. I think the black is what is Horo or something like that. It's one of the generic ones. Same printer type for slicing, what? What's going on here? You'll be lurking for a few minutes, then heading down the basement. You gotta go down and work on your. I hope you're going down there to work on your printer. I mean, you do you, but it'd be nice to see you get that up and running. It is not. What? Why am I getting? Oh. Ew. There we go. All right. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're good. We'll get this off to the printer, and then get into doing our EDF, our Zoom. You're working on your second design in Nomad. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here hanging out. All right. Where did you release it? I didn't know you released one. Why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell me? Pop it in Discord. Throw it. Do you have MakerWorld? You got the link for it up here? If you have the link, throw it in chat. We'll go check it out. You posted all over Twitter. I'm following you on Twitter. I didn't see a lot. My past few weeks, the past 2 weeks, I really haven't been on social that well or that much. I've been doing the IRLs, but I really haven't been doing 3D stuff. Been busy. There we go. Thank you. Oh, what? Silverback. Y'all check this out. Okay, so if you want the I don't know why my printer's not starting. If you want the Murder Bears, hit that link real quick. Follow over things, and we're gonna pin this. Going once, going twice. You want that? Send it there. It's also in my Discord too, under useful links. We're gonna pin this up here. Check out this little dragon. That is the coolest thing ever. It took me 2 weeks and some advice and tips from Maker Viking and D. That is awesome. We're gonna have to print one of these. I love that, man. What does make my sign? What? Oh, is that new stuff? Oh, I don't have any boost tokens left. Sorry. Where is the, there's the like button. We're gonna download that. And then we'll send that off to the print. I probably won't, I probably won't print that until tomorrow. Because I would like to do a two multicolor thing. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, look at all of them. Here's the multicolor one. I'll do a multicolor one. I'll do like maybe I can do like sparkly purple, and then green horn. No, something really vivid. Yes, well, we got it pinned up on top of chat, so make sure you're all heading over here. Give us Silverback Creations a follow, a good streamer friend. Are you still streaming? Have you? I know you're streaming a little bit there, but I haven't really seen you on that much lately. Well, I haven't really been paying attention to much lately. It's just It's been chaotic. This past month has just been chaotic for me. Yeah, it's a nice model, isn't it? It's up there pinned up on chat, on top of chat, and grab it. We're gonna print one. I'll print one when I get back from work tomorrow, and we'll start to print. And then yeah, my son will like that. Awesome, 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 awesome sauce. So I guess the first thing we want to do is, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna get right into CAD. We'll do this, and then we'll pull up my face. Yeah, because I do see your gameplays, but I don't. Yeah, I don't really. Why is my audio like really low? It is what it is, right? All right, there we go. That should be a little bit better. And I need to get my display up here. All right, there we go. it's lined up. It's lined up. All right, so we're gonna do, instead of doing 250, we're going to do 200. If this works out pretty good, when we get the 450 IDEX up and running, then we'll do a 400 size, because that IDEX is that's a 450 build plate. So we'll do a 400 size. So we come out here to 200. Well, that's 20. That's going to be our biggest part. Let's measure this, our motor. Our motor is 50. Oh no, it's like 51. But we'll do 50. And we'll do maybe since it's a motor, we'll do like a 4mm. So we'll run it to 60. All right. So let's take this to 60. This is going to be 8. That is our hole in the center. That is for, because this is 8mm. Yes, that's 8mm, 7.96, but close enough. We'll finish this sketch. We're going to start with the blades of the fan first. That is 42, but I want to bring this up to 38 will be our height. It's a little sketchy. Yeah, and it's gonna be an IDEX. That's the coolest thing. Where is it? Oh, it's in my other room right now. It is the Creality CRM4. I've printed with it before. I've only gotten a few prints out of it, but I was having problems with it from the start. I've only gotten a few prints out of it, and I got fed up with it. Creality, it's just, you know how that whole thing goes. So what I did was I gutted it, and we are running. We're going to run this board right here. That's the board that we're going to run for it. The Kraken. So this is our board. We're going to run for it, and I already gutted the parts out. I have the extruded aluminum for it for the new gantry. We just need to get what do we need to get for it? We need to get one extruder. I have one that I have the Orbiter V3 or V2. The Orbiter V2. We're going to get another one of those, and then we need the hot ends. And we had to do some CAD work on it to get everything for the dual heads. But that is getting converted into an IDEX. Always had issues with it, huh? We do have a I do have a Solvo iDex sitting right down here behind the screen that you see right there. It's sitting down here on the floor right now because it's on the floor because we brought in a CR10 that was donated to the stream from Toby. And Toby is the one that went out to lurk. He's the CISO 1984. I think I said it right that time. Okay. I know Miss Toby. There's a pin in it. It's still working. I do play around with it. The whole thing, I need to learn cam. That's the biggest thing. I need to learn cam, but I do have it sitting over here. Once we get into the new room, it will have its own spot, and we'll definitely be working on that. Yeah, we do. We did get the bearing in for it. So this is the bearing that we've been. This came in off my wish list from Cruising Girl. But this is the bearing that we've been needing to move forward with that build to convert it into a 4 and a 5 axis. So this is the main bearing that we needed. So I got this, about 2 weeks ago. So we've been kind of waiting on this bearing to move forward with it. All right, so let's make a turbine. Yeah, I need to learn cam. I've been working on it here and there, but I definitely need to learn cam. I don't know how to do it. It's a bit confusing. Yeah, CAM. CAM is computer. I'll show you. I can't remember what it's called offhand. So this is CAD we're doing right now, right? And then manufacturing. If we're going to, this is CAM right here. It creates tool paths, right? So yeah, computer aided machining. And that's what I was going to say that. I was going to say it, but I wasn't too sure. But yeah. So all we have in here, all this stuff up here, we use all this to yeah, this is we generate toolpaths. So once we use the CAM program to generate the toolpath to cut out our object, and it's quite complex, to be honest with you. It's confusing me. I've been playing around with it. I've been practicing with it, but I keep jamming I keep jamming the tool head into the bit into the material, and it's been doing some funky things. But you use that program to generate a tool path. It's like slicing for CNC, basically. It's like the slicer variant of 3D printing for CNC. Oh, don't want that. Yeah, like 3D printing and button reverse. Oh, we got a lot more Ash Prince. We got a whole lineup for this year. Got a whole bunch of stuff we're gonna be getting to this year. We're taking this channel farther. One like yeah, I'm really gonna be pushing this channel this year. Right now, we're doing our make sure that printer it's been acting up on me a little bit. I think it needs some maintenance done. Let's go. Definitely so you can see what I'm doing.
Welcome.
Oh crap. Rocket Drone, how you doing, my friend? How are things with you today? We need to get our 3D sketch turned off. Oh, what are you doing up here? I'm just kind of smoothing this out a little bit. Because we don't do math here. we don't do math with our aerodynamics and stuff. I did find a program last night when I was after stream. Whoops, broke that, didn't we? I'm doing good, my friend. Glad to see you. We'll finish that sketch. And then we're going to create an offset sketch, but I want to copy that sketch. That's what I want to do. And there are my dogs. Math's too hard. I know, right? Math just slows us down. There is an idea I have for this, especially when we do the bigger one. I'm trying to get this done quickly because we haven't had any kind of destruction for a while. I'm trying to get this done because this is kind of like a side project I want to get done real quick while we wait for stuff to come in for our main projects that we really need to start working on. So we can take them to 3D Printopia because we're getting a little down on time of actually getting those done. I need to get filming in for that stuff, but yeah. Anyway, I know it's like in October, September, but I want this stuff. I want it all done and ready to go because I need to do some B-roll for them too. With the 400 size, what we'll do is we'll slot it. just the way this is, we'll do the central hub, and then for each one of these blades, we'll do a key slot. It's not going to be like this. It's going to be like a triangle. We'll do a key slot in it, and then that way it'll come together. And then we'll put, oh, I can't remember what the locking thing is on here. We'll have to bolt that down. So we'll definitely have to do, do that. Cruising Girl, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you again. A huge shout out to Cruising Girl for taking care of the IRL streams for me on the back end. So Cruising Girl is definitely in control of all that. And I want to make sure right now that we all understand this, that if, I do those IRLs at like real late at night, early morning. So if something happens or something like a request from a mod, we don't expect it to be done right away, right? When they are able to get to it, they are in control of that. So we don't need somebody like 4 o'clock in the morning getting up and going to the computer to do something. That's not. Yeah, we don't want that. And if there's anything like if we get like I have my stream pretty well protected. No, nothing happened last night. Yeah, it's just a simple. Nothing happened last night. It was a couple streams ago, or just I didn't catch her in time before she was up and out of bed. That's all. All right. Yeah, I do have the stream locked down pretty safely. It's moderated pretty well. Yeah, nothing bad happened. I just want to be respectful. It's something that, if something needs to be done, like if you can't get into a certain website or whatever, we'll make note of it, and then whenever myself or a mod has the ability to get to it, I don't want them to go out of their way for it. That's what I should say. All right, but yeah, if something bad like a hate train or something like that ever happens in one of these IRLs, the stream gets shut down immediately. I don't have full control over that stream. The only way that has Cruising Girl has control over that stream. I'm just along for the ride like everybody else. So if she doesn't catch it or anything like that happens, I shut it down immediately. And I apologize in advance for having to do that, but it's something I would rather shut my stream down than have some kind of hate raid train, whatever, have hatred inside the stream. I don't want to have that for y'all. All right, let's get this cracking here. We got this. Okay. Where's my...
Welcome.
Just some guy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm back home. That was a little bit of a hair ride. We need to turn that body off. There we go. There we are.
Do you like this? Do you like this? Well, no more.
Have I ever printed TPU to cloth? No, I have not, but I watched somebody the other day. Oh no, your resin print failed. I watched somebody the other day do it, and yeah, I want to try it. I've been wanting to try printing onto cloth. We just haven't gotten to it yet. As far as what I understand is you print like 1 or 2 layers first, and then you put the cloth over top of it, and then you continue your print. Retro Maker raided into this person Saturday night, and that's what she was doing. It was her first attempt of doing it, and it turned out beautifully. Yeah. You put a layer, like 1 or 2 layers down, and then you put your cloth down and put your magnets to hold it down, hold the cloth in place, like stretch the cloth out a little bit and hold it in place, and then you continue your print. It would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? It would definitely be pretty cool. Oh, you can put, and then you can put a hole in the back, and then run a power pack in through it and have some lights. Yeah, washing the t-shirt would be interesting. Oh, it's only 15 CNET room. You printed PLA on mesh? Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to get like a nylon, like those nylon things, stockings, and I want to try to print. I don't know how you would do this. Maybe that wouldn't work. You'd probably have to cut the nylon. But I want it like skin tight, right? And I want to try to do like fish scales, kind of like dragon scales, up an arm. I just like a sleeve, like an arm sleeve.
Welcome.
Of scales. No, somebody in chat, just some guy asked about. Somebody in chat, just some guy. Isn't that? That's awesome. You're going to throw me for a loop on that every time you ask a question. Just some guy asked about printing on cloth, and we were talking about how you raided into that person, that streamer the other night, or a week ago, that was doing that exact same thing, and how well it turned out. I can't remember who that was. I did follow that person. We need to do another offset. Or come out here. Half of why you chose just to trip us up? Well, you're gonna fit in just perfectly here. That's what we do. Everybody always tries to trip me up. It's just the nature of the show. Why is that looking like that? It's not supposed to look like that. They're the same size. Oh, you know what? I moved it. Yeah, I moved it. Never mind. That's why I moved it. Let's backtrack on that. We'll go to the front. I do like MatterHackers. So MatterHackers TPU I do like, and I also like the MatterHackers their build series of Petchy. That stuff prints beautifully. That stuff is a good thing to print with. I don't have. Well, I do have some. No, I don't. No, this Petchy here is from. This is the transparent green from Polymaker, which is good filament. But I do like. I would prefer Matter Hackers Petchy over Polymaker. They both print well. It's just my preference. Where's my... Get the body out of the way. There's my paste. That's what I'm looking for right there. We're looking for the paster. Overture TPU, I do use that. Actually, I have a roll of black. That was the first TPU that I ever printed with. There, they're lined up. We're going to drop the scale down to, let's do -1. Or that's not going to do anything, is it? We'll take it down in 2 increments at a time. So there's 0.8. I'm going to get a little bit aggressive with this. Let's get back into that sketch and edit the sketch. We're going to copy this. Do another offset. I'm going to take this out to 40. Yeah, I've seen a few videos about it, and it looks fairly straightforward. We should do that one of these days. We should play around with it. Is my music being echoey? For some reason, I'm getting desktop audio, and I don't know why. Okay. We're hit OK on this. Not that you notice. All right, thank you. Are they in line? Yes, they are, so we don't need to move that. And I said what point? We're dropping it down to. Okay, on this, we do need to move this though. Our set pivot is going to be right here. And this should be moved. Well, we're going to keep it how it is for now. I want to extend this. We need to move this. We'll finish the sketch. We'll do one more, but before we do that, I need to get a reference. So we'll come out to about here. This is going to need to be moved back in. Actually, you know what? That's You got a crazy idea right now. Oh yeah, I love crazy ideas. Print onto a pouch, basically take the SVG, mirror it, G-code, print, take the build plate off, lay the pouch on top, use my closed iron to heat it up, let it all cool down, and then carefully peel. Try it. Try it. See what happens. Let us know. Post it out in Discord.
Welcome.
What's Rewind? How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Yeah, try it. Try it out. You didn't mirror it. I understand what they're trying to do. How are you doing today, Westry? We are doing we're doing a 3D printing stream. All my streams lately have been IRLs, but we're doing a 3D printing stream today. We did one yesterday too. But we are making a EDF motor. This is a thrust machine thing. This is going to be 200 millimeters, and if it works, then when we get the IDEX up and running, we'll make it 400. So we're just making this big like electric jet engine thing for destruction. You just jumping in a truck and feeding and watering horses? You went through 3 sets of gloves? My mother got me these gloves. I can't remember what they're called. But they've been awesome. They're like these real thin leather Prairie Man gloves or something like that. They're really nice. She got them at Tractor Supply. But they're thin, and they've been holding up pretty darn good. Gotta go below snow. Chewy, you're west of me. Is there more coming? How are the horses? How are the horses? Did they fare through all that? I know. I know your mother's horse. You lost that one, right? But are the horses doing okay? Are you doing okay? That's craziness. Just craziness, craziness, craziness. The weather leaving, lifting. They're faring okay? Cool. All right. What do we need to do? We're gonna finish this sketch. I don't know what we're doing in here. Oh, we need to. Oh, that was the sketch. Okay, I know where we're at. I know where we're at now. I couldn't even imagine caring for large animals like that in unpredicted stuff like that. I can't even imagine that. You're still fighting with insurance. That's not right. Copy. So we're going to do one more of these. Finish that sketch. I needed that copy. We're going to do one more. We're going to bring this out to... No, we can bring this all the way out to 200. So that's 100 from the center point. So that will be 200 on the radius. You're still without power. You really are not going to get any power back until the insurance and house and all that, right? That's frost-proof hydrants. Interesting. And feed bags shoveled with hay. What we're going to do with this one is we're going to hit OK with that. And we're going to shrink this one. .8. All right, so there's our blade. We need to, this is our base down here. This is our tip. We need to move this down a little bit and bring this up just a hair. $16,000 to put power back. I've always loved being down your way, and when I was driving through your area, I always loved all the farms down there, seeing all the horses and pastures. Yeah, it was always cool to drive down that way. I always loved driving through your state. Your state always reminded me of mine. Always felt like home down there. I haven't been down there in years. All right, so we need to do this sketch, which is this guy right here. Edit this sketch. Gonna select that, gonna move it. to about there. Yeah, 10 millimeters is a good movement. Yeah, I think 10 millimeters is a good movement. All right. We're going to create a new sketch. We're going to go 3D. We're going to take the center points of these curves. So there's our skeleton of our blade. And now let's loft these. Oh, you twisted on us, but that's okay, because we're going to add our rails. Oh, you're not going to allow me to do that. Why are you not allowing me to do that? Rail is not smooth. That's why. And there's our blade. That does not go all the way out to, that's not going all the way out to our, that's not going all the way out. What's going on here? Where's our sketch at? Ah, we lost our sketch. Is that a double sketch? That might be a double sketch. Yeah, it is. I don't know if it is or not. I'm a little confused here. Not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened, but that's okay. We'll get it fixed out. We'll finish this sketch out. Here, we'll do that. Do that. This is Fusion 360. We are making, again, I'll show you what we're making here. We're making one of these. We're 3D printing one of these. But we're doing it like 200 millimeters. We started off yesterday with a 250, but I'm not going to have room on the build plate to do some other things like the mounting and everything else when we do it, because it's all going to be integrated. So we dropped it down to 200. Once we make that, and once we get the 450 build plate size IDEX up and running, then we're going to make a 400 millimeter size. So this is 200 millimeter, so it'll be about that big around. What we could do is we can make a bunch of these. We'll make a bunch of the 400s, and we'll see if we can put them on our hands and fly. Wouldn't that be crazy? I'd kill myself on that. But right now we are trying to make the blade in. There we go. I want to keep that same, but we're going to have to bring the scale down a little bit. Just a tad, just a titty tad. I think it's 0.8 is what we've been doing. I jump off the roof. I jumped off the roof one time when I was a kid. I took my mother's porch umbrella, you know, the whatever they're called, the patio umbrella, and I was like, oh yeah, this will work. This will work just fine. Climbed up onto the roof and jumped and held onto it. It did not work. I fell like a rock, and the umbrella went ploop. She was mad at me on that one. But I didn't get hurt. No, we were made out of rubber back then. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Let's bring the other sketches back in. Sketch 8, we are going to, what's sketch 9? Sketch 8, we're going to delete. Sketch 9, we're deleting. I want to adjust this sketch. There's a sketch there. Maybe that's where, not -10, I want 10. All right, that's much better. That is definitely a heck of a lot better. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. But why do we are still like, what's going on here? Oh, do you see what it's doing? Since these are, I know what's going on. Since these are copies, each one of these is a copy of this, they're chained together. So anytime we move one of these, it moves the entire stack. That's what the heck's going on. So, yeah, let's move, left here. Yeah, that's what's going on. That looks better there. I like that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. This sketch down here was just for a reference. Well, that's not the right sketch. So we can get rid of that. This is what I want. Let's do... Come back in here, make sure we're in our 3D sketch. Actually, we're going to take 3D sketch off for now. And we're going to do these. No, we're going to need 3Ds. Well, no, maybe not. Yeah, we're going to need 3D sketch on for this. Why are you not allowing me to grab that? Finish that sketch, and now let's loft it. Ooh, it's twisted up like a pretzel. So we got a community. We have a little bit of wonkiness here. Look at that wonky wobble wobble. So we'll need to go backwards. Go back into here. We're going to have to get rid of this. That's all lined up. We'll have to delete that. And go back and try a straight line on it. Well, it really didn't fix it too well, but that's okay. It'll be our little signature. Like, we'll call it vortex control or something. I don't know. It's gonna explode when we spin this thing up anyway. So let's get our body. Select our axis. How many do we want to do? How many of these should we do? I think 9 would be fine. What I'm looking at here is I'm looking at the obviously this is going to need supports, right? But I'm looking for the way this here that comes straight down is going to interfere with that. So if we back this out. We can do 8. 8 would be a lot easier to balance. Put him in a boxing outside a metal pipe. I think that might work. What do y'all think? Do you think that looks like it'll throw some air when we get things spinning up like 7,000 RPM? I think it will. We're gonna have some noise here with the way that is. It's gonna be all choppy noisy. It does look like a marine prop, doesn't it? The big one, the 400 size, will actually do where these veins, where the blades are independent, and then we can print them properly, and then we can slide them in place. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That will work for now. So let's do another sketch. We're going to come out. So 200 will make contact. We're going to come out 204. $212. That will give us, yeah, that will give us plenty. I did catch the rerun of it. Thank you for the alert, Leslie One. I hope much love I can send to you, and yeah, it's just thinking about you, thinking about everything y'all going through. Can't even imagine that, but thank you for the alert. I'll definitely be keeping you in my thoughts, you and your family. Okay, so let's finish this. We'll extrude this. We'll bring this up to 46. Seems like a good number. Why did I choose 46? I have absolutely no idea. All right, let's get some. Let's have some fun with this now, shall we? I think we shall. Oh, really? You have seen that. Yeah, you have definitely have seen that. So we're going to take this out to 4.125 so we can have it slide over top of this. And we're going to bring this down. $10 millimeters. This is going to get glued. We're going to do 4 as for this also. Three on that. We'll make it look fancy. That's called my fanciness right there. Now we need to do this guy right here. Oh, before we do that, I need to find out where my... So our build plate is 300, so we need to come out to 150. So that is our maximum line right here. And the New Glenn launched the night before and couldn't see anything, so I figured I would have been able to see Starship. But yeah. We don't need anything fancy on this side. Oh crap, I'm still in 3D Sketch. I hope that's not going to interfere. No, we're good. We're gonna bring this in a little bit, have it curved in a little bit. It'll actually speed up the air. I'm not too concerned about the inside here. I'm just more concerned about this part right here. But we're gonna bring this in, that's in just a little bit. And it'll actually help with speeding up the air into this. We'll squeeze it a little bit and then it'll hit these blades. Are we good? We all connected here? I don't have it. What is this right here? Yep, we're all connected solid. Do I have any other solids? Nope, that's all construction. I wonder if we should just print that as one piece. We're gonna make this a new body for now. Why do I have so many bodies? Oh, the blades. We can actually drop that down. Let's do that now. Let's combine these. Forgot to combine them. That's why there's so many of them. All right, there we go. Now we're only down to 3 bodies. Oh, you know what we could do? I shouldn't make this fancy at all. Let's go back to the sketch here. And I'll tell you why. Because what we're going to do, we'll use this ring as we'll glue this together We'll glue this onto here, and then this will be able to, we'll be able to pull this off, this all as one piece. We can actually print this all as one piece. We should probably do that, just print this all at one piece. And then, yeah, we'll do that. We'll print this as one piece. We'll print this as the bottom, and that will be the top. That's a little close. Well, we'll fire it up and we'll see what it does. But let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this line. We're probably going to break the structure doing this. So this will be all one piece. And what we'll do is for the motor mount and everything else, that way this whole sleeve here we can put the motor mounts on, put the blade on, and then this will come down, and what we'll do is we'll have a ring that slides up here, and then we can run our heat sets down through here, because that's going to be 8mm. So we can run our heat sets in through here and screw it down. Yeah. So that way the sleeve in the back with the motor mount will slide right up on right into that. And then we can print this as one piece, and those will, with only supports right here, and then we can easily clean that up and stuff. And there's going to be supports here as well, but this is on the back side. We can easily clean that all up. I'm not worried about the way the back side looks. Let's do our cone. We'll get that started so we can get a visualization of what it's going to start looking like. Our cone is going to screw down into it. So our cone will be printed with one piece. We'll straighten this up. Bring this up a little bit. You got your first drone yesterday. You got it from Home Depot. Isn't Home Depot like starting to become like a Walmart, huh? They just need food there now. We got a bunch of little small. My son and I get those little small drones. We zip them around all, but we end up losing the remote a lot. That's awesome. I would like to make one with these fans. What if we take it? That'd require a lot of power. I like the way that looks. It'd help if I had that selected, right? Looks like you're designing a rim. Oh, we're getting a raid in.
Welcome.
From Print and Play Kelsey's Way, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. What were you up to today? Tell us all about it. Lee Marie 3D, welcome in, my friend. How are you? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Shenanigans 3D. I've been the past like few hours actually. I've been trying to figure out, try to explain everything. Da Vinci Raid. We're like a variety stream, but we focus. The basis of our channel is 3D printing, but you'll find everything. We're like a variety streams. We do IRLs, trucking IRL at night. When the weather's nice, we do not trucking IRLs. We do IRLs with my son and I. We go out and explore things and stuff. Photography, IRLs, and 3D printing and electronics and CAD work and gaming. So yeah, we do all kinds of stuff. You never know what you're going to get. So welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? I have a chance every now and then to catch it. We are doing right now we are making a electronic EDF, we're making one of these. Oh, come on. We're making one of these right here. We are 3D printing one. We started this yesterday. We started yesterday, and we're going to do it at 250 millimeters, right? We're going to do it on a 300 build plate on the Max. But the more and more I was playing around with it, we weren't going to get the cone, so we had to shrink it down to 200. So we're making, that's what we're doing right now. We just got done designing the blades for it, and we're doing the nose cone, and then we did the shroud. And we're right in doing the shroud right now. Actually, I gotta get here and do this real quick before I forget. But yeah, that's what we got so far. Well, that's what we have so far. This is going to be powered by this motor right here. So we're going to be able to get this thing to spin up to 7,000 RPMs. That's our maximum. Our minimum is 3,500 RPMs. So we're going to run 24 volts to this. We're going to get this to spin up. The idea of it is just something to do. We haven't done anything destructive. Better, the internet is fixed. Oh, cool. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And we're just going to get ready to color this. I like coloring my models. Just kind of get an idea of where everything's at, right? Oh, we need to change our settings up. So what's new with you? We're just this is a kind of a Sunday cool down stream today. We've been very, very active with the IRLs, but we've been yesterday we did a 3D stream yesterday, but we kind of got really hyper in that one yesterday. Yes, that's what I need right there. No ground plane. Just needed no ground plane. And then let's get our colors in here. We need a matte, not bat.
Welcome.
Mighty Beans, how you doing, my friend? We'll do an ABS. Holy God, the free heathen with the raid. That's two, not that. That's two. 2 raids within like 15 minutes. Free heathen, how you doing, my friend? Turn up.
Welcome.
What's new with you? Jaden, let's go.
Welcome.
First time chat. Otis Farm, welcome in, my friend. Raiders, I'm Shenanigans 3D, chat in the real world. You'll find everything from trucking IRLs, which we did overnight, and you have to raid and run. All right, my friend. IRLs with my son and I, where we're out exploring the planet, right? You know, we're out going to museums and stuff like that. Photography IRLs. We do gaming with my son and I. CAD design. 3D printing, obviously. We're based around 3D printing, but I've been expanding everything. This year it's going to bring a whole another set of different things to it.
Radio check.
Otis, thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, it's. I like to say I'm a variety streamer based around base of 3D printing, but it all started with 3D printing. Actually, it all started with my son building a model train. That's the other thing we're going to be doing this year. We are building we have a 12-foot by 36-foot room down in the basement that we are going to be turning it into a train room. So it's going to be a whole huge model layout, and a lot of 3D printing is going to be involved in that. There's going to be a separate stream down there. It's still going to be under the same channel, but we're going to have a separate stream room down there to allow to stream the whole entire build process. So we're going to start on that this summer. And I'm going to be doing some gardening too, and I think I might do some IRLs with gardening too. I don't know. We'll see. We've been tossing around the idea of barbecuing an IRL barbecue, like once a month, and cake decorating. Yes, I can decorate cakes, like cakes, like professional cakes. I haven't done it in a while, so I might be a little bit rusty, but I can do wedding cakes and things like that, like craziness. And play with pulled sugar and sculpt with all that stuff. But yet I cannot sculpt digitally. Go figure, right? So welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Do we have a mod in here? Yes. Yes, I don't even have to ask. I know. I said that earlier today. Don't even have to ask. Oh, I do have a 3D scanner. We could do that. We can do some sugar sculptures and 3D scan them. I wonder how that would work with some clear sugars. Yeah, we could try that, huh? Again, turn up. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Hope you had a great stream. What was Turn up to in his stream? All right, so let's do. We just need 2 colors. That's all we need. We'll edit this one. We'll do a nice blue. No, blue is not going to work. We'll do a gold like that, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's what? It's an X-31 Shockwave Skyrider. The ironic thing is that I own a Fly Sky Radio Master controller and that bought for robotics. Yes, build one. 3D print a drone. I have a frame for that I 3D printed, but my son took it for 16-inch propellers for a drone. That frame is huge, and I do have a drone around here somewhere. I've built them before. I haven't really built one for a while. Here it is. So this is my cinematic quadcopter. This is fully autonomous, by the way. We can program it and have it do stuff. Just press a button, it'll launch, it'll go and fly missions and come back to us. But this is my cinematic. There's I have a run cam that sits up on top of here. I don't have it because I was just messing around with it, flying it without it. But I 3D printed a thing for a mount for the run cam. But yeah, I haven't played around. I haven't flown this in like a year or so. Probably 2 years since I've flown that. we are making a couple of projects for everybody that rated in. Yeah, that's full GPS. Like it rips. It rips. Those raiders that are coming in here that are new to the channel, some of the projects that we are doing is we have a radio-controlled helicopter that's going to be the same. Here's the parts for it so far that we have printed out. Here is the hub system for it, for the main rotors. We need to get a few more parts, but this is going to be a stealth build. We're going for long distance and very long runtime. I went half-hour runtime on this. But what this is going to do is it's going to have a gimbal on front. This is a helicopter. This is just the mock-up of it real quick. We are going to go through and slim it all down. But there's going to be a gimbal on front with night vision, which they already have. We already found the one that we're going to use. It's going to have a forward-looking infrared on it, and then we'll have the FPV on the front of it as well. This is going to be a big. This is just a motor. It's all going to be modular, so we can swap it out. The battery packs that come in here and clip. So I'm waiting on a few parts for it. I'm waiting on this needs to be a little bit designed. Moto Freak, thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, actually, I was going to do some work on this today, but we end up off onto a different thing. We also have a 3D printed refrigerator that we need to get done. We have a 3D printed airplane that has an almost 7-foot wingspan. That is a paid file. That is not my file. I downloaded that file. We downloaded it a year ago. We're just now starting to print it.
Welcome.
So these are just a few of the pieces. This was printed with the lightweight PLA. Hey, 3D Medic, how you doing? This was printed with the lightweight PLA, so we need to clean it up. That stuff is a bugger. That stuff is a complete bugger to do. But this is the body. The body's in what, 6 pieces, I think. How many pieces? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this goes up here, and we have another nose cone. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Because this is the tail section. Now I already have this tail section printed. This is Polymaker's teal. This was just a test print because we did take the K1 Max and we rooted it. 2 or 3 weeks ago we rooted it, and it's full clipper now. And this was the test print. This was the first print from it without, getting everything dialed in. So we still need to do a little bit more. But this whole plane so far has been printed on the clipperized, the rooted Max. Yeah, and we do rockets too. We make rockets. We set them on fire. Like we literally send fuel through the rocket, the 3D printed rockets, engines, and fuel goes like usually what happens, we develop a lake and fuel goes all over the table and everything goes up in flames. And the other project we have is we have a CR10 that was donated by Toby. We got that up and running. We got a print, but we had some issues with it. So this is the largest print we printed on it so far. But everybody's telling me to turn off we had a issue with this. You can see all these little like weird dots and stuff, but because of it is spiralized, but the power save button, whatever. So we got to turn that off and try this again. And our other project that we got a rideable train we're working on, a ride-on 3D printed train we're working on. But before we get into that, what we do is another thing. I have a CRM4, the Creality CRM4, the 450 size build plate on it that has been a problematic since I bought it. And I've had it I bought it when it first came out, so I've had it for like 2 years or something like that. Maybe 2 years already? Yeah, close to it. Somewhere around there. So what I did was I got a Big Street Tech Kraken. And this is going inside of that printer. The printer's already gutted, ready to go. We just need to put the board in. wire it up, and the cool thing about it is it's no longer going to be a single head. It is going to be converted into an IDEX. We got the extruded aluminum parts in. They came in about a month or so ago. We need to 3D print the mounting for the gantry, and we need... I'm using the Orbiter 2 extruder. We need one more of those, and then I need to figure out what kind of hot ends we're going to use for it. Those bigger projects are all going to happen here. I am moving the studio here into a larger room because I'm running out of room in here, because we also have do CNC as well. We're getting into CNC. So we can start cutting metal. I want to cut turbines, and that CNC we have is sitting over here. That will eventually get turned into a 5-axis CNC. We got to figure out how, and we're going to do all that design ourselves. But yeah, we got a bunch of projects going on, and if you are going to any of the events, I will be going to MRF and 3D Printopia. I'm hoping to have the helicopter. It probably won't be fully finished for MRF, but it will be concept, and then it should be fully finished for 3D Printopia. But let's change this real quick. I want to get this color changed, and we'll go and check out the train. I'll show you what we're doing with the train. Yes, Rapid is on. Rapid is only going to be a day trip, but Rapid is on the schedule. I'm hitting Rapid. The 3 that I am going to go to is Rapid, MRF, and 3D Printopia. There's another one up in Michigan, up by Lansing somewhere, or up by Detroit somewhere, somewhere up in there. This is supposed to be their first year. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but definitely something that I'm going to try. Yeah, it's in Detroit. Yeah. Let's render this real quick, and then we'll save it, and we'll go out into. I want to show you all the train that we did. We're going to do an in-canvas render for this. I'm going to turn my camera off real quick. Motor City Makers, yes. All right, so let's get that back out. Let's get back into our screen. We'll stop the render. I like to render my designs while I'm going through designing it. It gives me an idea of what this thing's how this is gonna come together. But I'll show you the train real quick. Our Ride-On train. This kind of popped up over the weekend. Oh, and we have a BattleBot too that we're working on. So, let's load this up. Let's get this. Oh, I broke it. There's our BattleBot. This is in the rough stages, but there's our BattleBot that we're working on. And we have a bunch of other stuff, like everything from motors and electronics. We have a tank that we're building. We kind of put pause on this tank until, because some of these are some big projects. This tank runs LiDAR. This helicopter is going to run LiDAR. It's going to run 360 LiDAR. The goal for the helicopter is to have it completely AI. We can get it to fly autonomously. That's easy to do. But I want to be able to just toss this thing up in the air and say, fly this high off the ground in this area, a geo fence, and have it navigate around on its own and avoiding obstacles and everything else. Where did our train go? But yeah, we just come in here and just hang out and have fun. It's Project Raven. Project Raven is a helicopter. If you go and bang Discord,
Break 1-9 for radio check.
Magnificent username guy. Yeah, this right here so far is our Project Raven. So this what you see right here is the helicopter, but Project Raven, if you go to Discord, go down to Project Raven, the very first post in there is what inspired this helicopter build. And I'm going to be, forewarn you, it is a military, it's a military company. They make military stuff. They make boom booms. So there's a lot of, you might stumble across something like that in there. You'll see some things in their website that show drones for military actions. So just be forewarned of about that. But here's some of the rocket engines that we've done. This one didn't fare too well. Oh no, this is the resin one. We didn't set this one off. It was the other one. Which one was it, that other one? There's one of them that we printed in here that didn't work too well. A lot of them end up in flames. This one is a special one. A lot of people in here in my chat in the room know about this because I worked on this last year. So this is a special one. I can't talk too much about this because there's a bunch of people involved in this. We did 3D print this. This one is the Aerospike. So this one, I had this one sent out and had it 3D printed in metal. This part here is in titanium. I don't have it with me. It's somebody else has it right now. That is something that will be coming up on the stream, hopefully this year. But that's going to involve a bunch of high pressure stuff that's beyond what I'm capable of doing. So those of you that have watched and followed that, that's still active. Yeah, keep you all in suspense. This is the train. So I made this train. It is a great username, isn't it? Can you link the ride-on train? No, because it's still in my cat. I don't have it. So this train here, we started this off because we do model trains. We started this off to make for my son on this scale, N scale, right? So this was going to be an N scale locomotive that we're going to do. But we got into talking about 3D printed ride-on things. And I was like, why don't we make a 3D printed train, a ride-on train? My son has been wanting me to build him a train like you see at an amusement park ride. And I keep telling him, no, we're not doing that. So we ended up doing this. And I'll show you, let me go to my Discord here. Because I think I have the scale. I don't know what the scale size is. But I can show you the picture of how big this thing's going to be. Okay, here it is. So that's how big this is going to be. So you'll sit in the back, and you'll put your feet up here. We already have the motor picked out. We're going to probably CNC the wheels out of aluminum. But this is another project that we're going to try to get this done for 3D Printopia. This is a 3D Printopia project. And I can't remember if we have all these bodies on or not. Maybe this might be the one that we. No, it's not, because does not have the horns. The other model has the horns. But we sized this up, and then basically what we're going to be doing is we're printing the shell. We'll look at it another day. This is going to be a shell. We're going to 3D print using Polymaker's Fiberon, the PPC or PPS CF for the frame. We're gonna try to figure out what to do with the wheels, and we already figured out the motors. So we got it. We were working on the trucks here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that model went to. It's in here somewhere. But yeah, that's what we do in the channel. We just cause chaos and just make like I 3D print stuff that other people won't do. There's a handful of us. There's other people that do this, right? You see it on YouTube a lot. That there are other people out there doing the same thing I'm doing, but you don't really see it here on Twitch. So yeah, that's what we do here. It is that time. I'd love to stay longer, but I keep my Sundays to 2 hours. Because I like raiding into one of our awesome designer, BillerRobot. I think BillerRobot should be raiding, or not raiding. Should be up and running by now. Are you streaming tonight, BillerRobot? Are you in here? Yes, he is. Cool. So we're gonna head off. I usually end my streams when he starts on Sundays because I do have to work tonight and I got to get a few hours of sleep before I head off to work. So Sunday's just kind of like a recap kind of thing. I might be streaming again tonight. It will be another trucking IRL. I got to go down to Philadelphia, so be on the lookout for that. I can't promise anything, but I probably will be streaming. Those that are new, if you do come into my trucking IRLs, the trucking IRLs, I don't catch everything because it's not priority for me. If you send a message in chat, keep it short so I can just something I can just scan. I don't know my phone is up here on my windshield, like where you put a GPS at. So if I can read it at a glance, I'll read it and respond. But other than that, it's just our trucking RLs are a little bit different. It's more of a down-to-earth conversations things. There's really no limit, right? So there might be some kind of craziness things going on. But yeah, they're always a blast to see. But we're gonna head over to BillerRobot. Thank you for both the raids. Make sure you guys are heading over and giving Print and Play Kelsey's Way a follow. Make sure you're heading over to their YouTube site, Lee Marie 3D, and give them a follow. Yeah, I was just about ready to say my name. Give the Free Heathen a follow as well. And yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day. We're going to start the raid. Yeah, that's raiding pretty fast. Oh, we do have something printing, but we have a Murder Bears printing. I don't have the thing up on top. Okay. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for everything y'all do for the community. Stay awesome. See you later.
But I did used to stream on YouTube.